Hey, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I had to pee. I lost track of time. um, hey, little Dove, Reapers, Donna, Rakes, Rhonda, Annabelle, Tree. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because I can't hear myself on here. Hello? I hope. Oh, Donna, me too. Okay, great. Amalou, Julie. Okay, great. So, let's, hi, Bob. Always happy to see you. Okay, first off, I need to apologize to Jody Sue Brown because I misremembered. Hi, Rita. I thought that was a conversation about hearing a scream at 2:30. And I found the original video of that, which I had not seen, and she just said she heard a noise that woke her up. So I was wrong, and I apologize. The creator that played that not very long ago, she was the one that said that. Jody Sue heard a scream. Because I remember saying 2 screams, and she said, yeah. So, hey, Anastasia. Rita. Hey, we got a lot of people in here. Okay, so what should we talk about first? Let's talk about Rose Meyer. Hi, Reapers. Hey, Kimberly. Blue Roses. Wow. Rose Meyer. So there's been a lot about her on different lives lately for some reason. And I just wanted to clear some of that up. She is not and never has been Candy's girlfriend. They just both worked at Family Dollar. No, is that it? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's Family Dollar. Rose was in Balsam Lake and Candy was in Grantsburg. So they met at a manager's meeting and then helped each other out in the stores when they were short on things or whatever. So then when Rose went missing, Candy, when Rose Bly went missing, Rose offered to help. She hung flyers. She kind of, supported Candy because she was so devastated. And then, God, I lost my train of thought. Yes, Val was Candy's girlfriend. Hey, Linda. Hey, Lips, Tracy, Dee Dee. Casper. Cool. Is she in a nursing home? No, she is not in a nursing home. Didn't Don say that? Yeah, I don't believe anything Don says. She's not in a nursing home. I guess she's actually doing pretty good. So then we're still talking about, okay, Rose. So then Rose Meyer organized a rummage sale, rented a hall, and people donated things, and then they got that for a reward fund. There was no GoFundMe back then. So they raised $2,000, and Candy took, I believe, $600 for the private investigator. who later committed suicide. And the rest of it is still in the bank, waiting for someone to come up with some information. So then, she had only seen Candy once in 10 or 11 years, I think. And then she saw on Facebook that Summer was missing. So she came down once again to lend her support. And she did start a GoFundMe. And that was legitimate. People reported that and they checked it out. So that was Candace told her she didn't want the damn GoFundMe. So Rose took it down, and then she had GoFundMe refund any money that she could. There wasn't very much in there. Yeah, Kate, I'm not sure what he really did. I heard that he wasn't a good PI, that he was kind of a scammer, but I don't know that for sure. I don't know. I was going to contact his widow and see if he said anything to her or had any old notes, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. Just peeking. What do you think? Hey, Tracy, glad to see you. Tracy, hi, Tom. Nope. Oh, you just missed my apology to Jody Sue because I was mistaken about that was not a phone call, it was text, and it was not a scream, it was just a loud noise. And she excused herself from the conversation. Brown girl, Tracy. Was Rose hubby cleared as a suspect? Yes, he was. He was cleared right away. And that is in the paper. He took 2 lie detector tests and passed them. Casper, I just love that. Your little ghosts. That's so cute. Okay, so then she stopped the GoFundMe. She and Don did not get along at all. And then Rose went back. But I saw someone comment that Rose came to town and Candy hightailed it out of there. And Candy didn't leave for 5 weeks. So she didn't hightail it out of there. And I mean, where was Summer? If she took Summer somewhere, where was Summer for 5 weeks? Lips, you're supposed to be on my side. Oh, Sherry, hello. Okay, Donna Kennedy, I don't know how that happened. And Rose swears she doesn't know her, so I'm not even sure. I tried to talk to people that set up a GoFundMe and see exactly how that works. I don't know. I know they had the picture screwed up and had Rose's picture on both her and Jan's names. Stop laughing at me, Lips. I'll get to you. So Rose told me that Rose Bly had applied for a job in her store. I think a week before she went missing. I didn't know that. Rose, she didn't work very much. I think she worked less than 6 months at 2 different jobs. I know she worked at a factory, and then I can't remember what the other job was. Can you tell us where she went? Yes, I'll get to that, but that's gonna cause a lot of trouble. I have other stuff I want to talk about first, and if you want to come back later, that's fine. Because I'm going to get a lot of crap for what that is. Trouble toaster oven. Candy H. What? Wait. Candy H didn't leave till the boys were out of there and safe. How long ago was it? How long was it till they took the boys? Was it 5 weeks or 6? I can't remember the exact date. I think it was almost 2 years now, isn't it? So you never knew. That is correct, Dee Dee. I've said that 100 times. Yes, I did not know Rose or Candace or Grandis, Candy or Don. Candace worked at the laundromat. No, she never worked at that laundromat. And I don't know. Oh, I do know how that started. Who is what? Kate, you what? Hi, Dina Lynn. I thought it was a month. I can't remember. 3. Yep. I knew it was 5 weeks. Hi, little Wing. How come you don't have a picture? July 2021. Yep. Okay, so where were we? I think that covered all the Rose Meyer. Yes, she's not Candy's girlfriend. I think she's been accused of the same things that I have been. I've been accused of being Rose Meyer, Rose Bly, Don's niece. Anyway, Katamara, hi. Find Summer's Truth, hello. So you knew some of the family before Summer went missing? No, I did not. They reached out to me after that. Okay. So, Don, I've seen this, and this is not, Nature Lover corrected herself, so this is not directed at her. I love her channel. Go sub to her. And sub to Little Wing. They both have awesome channels. Very factual and, yeah. Good thinkers. They're good thinkers. No, I know. I have pictures of her too, Tracy. I talked to her on the phone. And yeah, no, she doesn't look anything like that. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, when Don, I can't believe people are still talking about this, but Don did not say that they just got Summer back. And that's still going around for some reason. That was Ziggy. Ziggy did not have custody of her daughter, and she had just gotten her back. And Don said, imagine if your daughter, your beautiful daughter that you just got back, and then he was talking about Ziggy's daughter. I have that recording of him saying that on a community post. I know. They think that she's everyone. And Donna, they think Donna's Rose Bly. I don't understand it. How can what be, Dina Lynn? Oh, Little Wing, you're sweet too. I love that. Oh, I've tried to tell every chat that, and that stuff gets started and then, yeah. What do they say? A lie goes around the world before the truth can put its shoes on. That is true. I've seen stuff pop up. Somebody says something in chat, and then I see that repeated as a fact on 5 channels the next day. I'm like, what the hell, people? Okay. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I have that a video of that. I have the recording of him saying that to Ziggy. And he was saying, wouldn't you be angry or want something to happen to the person? And she said, yeah, I guess. So, Is Rose Meyer Candace's mom's friend? Yes. Hi, O'Sherry. Nanny. I know, KU. Dina Lynn, yes. Yeah, where did I see some other things? Okay, so H and the rumor about him and Summer. I didn't see where Candace said that, but people said she did. Does anybody know? Was that on Daisy's? I didn't find it. Or was it on something that got deleted? How old is Rose's children? They are young teens. Well, she went missing in 2009, and they were 1.5, and 6 months. So, does Rose Meyer ever talk online about either case? No. She's talked to me about it on the phone. Well, she talked to Tracy, right? Tracy? Okay, great. I'm glad that, okay. I'm glad that she didn't say that. Dina Lynch, she has yes, spread awareness for summer. It's SAS on Facebook. If you guys want to join that, that would be great. That's Rose Meyer's group. And they do little awareness things for summer. You know, hang the posters, make signs, paint rocks, and do a lot of little things just to get her name out there. So, wait. Yeah, Rose is a private person. Actually, a lot of people in this case are Candy, Jeannie, Chris, and Rose. I mean, look at what happens to me when I talk. What I say gets twisted and, misconstrued and all this. They don't want that. And why would they? Why would they want to? Jeannie and Chris used to post, but then people just argued with them and, attacked them. And so they deleted this stuff. Okay. So Wisconsin Mama's Kids. I don't know that. I don't know that they went to school with Candace or Rose. I know they knew Rose, and I know some people that did know Candace and Rose. Someone that lived next to them and was really good friends with Candace. I talked to her. I can't remember how we got caught up. Are you the Lisa that sat on different panels that Grandis? Hi, All in Tanks. Saved Summer. No, I did not. I did not say that at all. I did not say she's working with the FBI. I did not say she's undercover. What I said was reserve your judgment about her until everything comes out, because she's doing more than is apparent. That's all I said. The new rumor is Tim Mullen. No, I have not met Jeannie in person. Just months and months of conversation. Just speaking. I'm not going to say that. No. I didn't say I've never been on Nana's Angels. That was on Smiley's. And no, I'm not going to. Hi, Aries. Didn't Rose say they used the GoFundMe for new phones? I don't think they used the GoFundMe for new phones, did they? Oh, maybe she did say that in her thing. I believe, Don was bragging about how much money they made there. And I think it's, what do you think, Lips? Isn't it like 10 or 15,000, I think, so far? Wisconsin Mama had an emergency, so she can't be here. I don't know. Deborah Ann, I don't know. I talked to her the other day. I don't know where she is. Yeah, Smiley. Yeah, she wasn't. I'm not going to say because I don't want her coming after me. I'm not going to talk about other creators if that's okay. Yeah, she told me that Rose said she shut the GoFundMe down and had them refund all the money. What else we got? Well, Annabelle, Don did not get a new phone. They got theirs back fairly quickly, and Don still had the same phone with the broken screen, according to someone who helped him do something with it on his Facebook account. Yes, and I see people saying, "Oh yeah, Smiley, hi." Oh yeah, we're gonna hear something, all right. I'm probably gonna get attacked. JLR said Chris sold his home in Wisconsin. Chris Larson? No, he didn't sell his home. I don't know where that would come from. I'm not sure JLR knows. I don't think he has the right Chris Larson anyway. Yeah, chasing. Yeah, go sub up to her too. Another person that's very factual. And she has that interview with Rosemeyer. And that was really good and explained a lot. Tried to get rid of some of the rumors. Just peeking. I get it from. Oh, didn't you hear me last night on the other day on Smiley's? Friends. Some other family members. People that worked on the house contacted me. People like when JLR went to Candy's mobile home in Grantsburg, and then he called the cops on JLR. He got a hold of me on Messenger to tell me the whole story. Who else did I? Oh, Sweet Dreams, Alicia Powell. The picture of Candace sitting on the floor playing. Oh, I could do this. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think that should have been let out, really. But yeah, she likes her Legos. And a lot of people do. Oh, hey, Wisconsin Mama. Is it okay? I mean, he's still, is he all right? Are you home? Yeah, somebody said, all I know is, what I got from research. I do a lot of research. I research probably 10 to 12 hours a day, just different things and tracking things for different people and just what I do, what I've always done. Genealogy. I'm a paralegal and I have a lot of databases and I just play around with them. It's just what I like to do. Don did get a new phone. He used to have an Android. I don't know, someone that messed around with this phone that was helping with the house, and she changed his Facebook, or she deactivated his Facebook, and then it came back online. And then she deactivated again and changed the password, and it wasn't too long after that Candace texted her and asked what Don's password was. So Candace was actually using Don's Facebook and pretending that she was Don. But she said that he didn't get a new phone, so I don't know. I do not know Donna Kennedy, no. Yes, they need to find Summer and Rose. I hope they... Oh, Lady May, hello. September Virgo, hello. Not supposed to be in there. So she shows her face. Who shows her face? Gina Lynn? Oh, Sherry, yeah. Yeah, I heard the whole deal with the phones, and there was a lot of people helping them right at the beginning. And I was in a group, they were collecting things for Summer's bedroom, like all themed things. I can't remember what the theme was now. I don't remember if it was Frozen. Anyway, yeah, they were taking up collections for kitchen appliances and, a mixer and all that stuff. They bought the flooring, they bought the railing. Yeah, there was a lot of people there at the beginning. And then, as time went on, they kind of lost their enthusiasm, I guess I'll say. Why pretend what? Oh, Wisconsin Mama, I'm so sorry. Is that why I got messages from Don while he was in jail? Candace is a crafty one. She's a lot more tech savvy than Don. Why does Candy have so many aliases? She doesn't have any aliases. Hey, September Virgo. The only name she has is Candace Bly when she was married, and Candace here. That's it. No other aliases. So are you for Don and Candace and Candy? No. I'm not actually for anybody. I don't know. But yeah, I don't defend them. I just try to, tell facts and let people make up their own mind. I don't know. We don't know what happened, do we? I mean, it could be anything. No, it wasn't Paw Patrol. No, it definitely wasn't Paw Patrol, but it was some girly thing, like Frozen, or I can't remember exactly what it was. Lisa, you haven't been to the Wells. No, absolutely not. Wait, I'm reading. Yes, everybody needs to say prayers for Wisconsin Mama's husband. He has a medical emergency. Other channels have shown records of her aliases. No. No, she doesn't have any aliases. I explained all that and how that works in a community post. No, community post or a video. I don't remember, but yeah, she doesn't have any aliases ever. No, she doesn't wear summer. She does not. Neko Jap Cat. Hello. Yes, prayers. You're Rose's friends, correct? No. Heavens to Betsy. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, there's a YouTuber. I'm not going to mention who. She had a lot of bad things. She said that about H and Sherfy Jr. And she said Candace had more kids before and after summer. That Candy exposed her kids to abuse. None of that's true. And I don't know, she just went on and on and on. So I'm sure people are going to believe all that now. She didn't have any other kids. Pretty sure that her family would have known about that. And I wish that third baby hadn't have come out, but Candace had to open her big mouth. Candace reacting to Don's arrest. She actually had called at least one person earlier that day and said, don't believe anything you hear. So, yeah. And did you think Mary? I thought Mary didn't sound like she believed it. Did you think? She sounded like she knew it was fake. She didn't sound really concerned. I didn't think. That's just my opinion. She does not have past sealed criminal charges either. Oh, really? Missing but not forgotten? Uh-oh. That's Jacqueline Marie. That's bullshit about school hitting Summer. Is that supposedly, Candace hitting Summer in the parking lot? Oh, yeah, we're getting some info. Hedgie Mom, hello. Did you think she sounded concerned? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I did not think she did. But, everybody has a different opinion. Okay, Candy never lived by John Wayne Gacy's house. Seriously? I don't know who started that, but all of a sudden I see that everywhere. And she did not live in Utah by Don and has not known him for decades. I don't know. Did Grandis leave after the boys? Wait. Who showed her criminal record? YouTuber. Can you tell me, please? Who showed her criminal record? Sylvia Brown. Did Grandis leave after the boys? Yes. I think we talked about that earlier, and I think about the same time or just a little after. Do I think Summer's alive? No. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tracy. Or Utah. I think we pretty much know. She did live in Nevada, Arkansas, several places in Arkansas, Wisconsin, Texas, and that's pretty much it, I think. Oh, yes. It is an open record. You're right, Jacqueline Marie. And there is no, there are no sealed records. You can see sealed records. I did a video about that too. You can see Warren's sealed record. And Warren, in case you weren't here before, Warren was never in contact with the girls. The whole family avoided him. His mother was actually the one that turned him in. So, I mean, they never even met him. If they are sealed, how do you know? Because you can see sealed records. You can see that they're there. You just can't see the files. Look at my video about that. You can see Warren. I showed the case, and then when you click on it, it says you're not authorized to see this or whatever. Tammy T, hello. Okay. Somebody said that I promised to get transcripts of all 911 calls from Karen, Don's mother, and a call that Candace made while she was pregnant with Summer. People ask those things. And I can't get those. I don't think I promised. I said I'd try, but I don't live in Tennessee. Tennessee, you have to be a resident of Tennessee to do a FOIA request in Tennessee. Even JLR can't. He's asking for people in Tennessee. So if someone wants to get those, I'd be happy to read them. Let's see. What do we got here? Wait. She went to Nevada with Val. And then when they came back from Arkansas, she actually lived with Rose and Chris's dad. Rose actually took care of the horses and lived there before she and Chris were a couple. So then Candy and Val came back. They moved into that house. So, and then Chris, when Rose got pregnant, then Chris moved back, and his dad asked Candy and Val to move out, find somewhere else. Yes, I'm sure. You know, I know I hate that. They do. Like that child that they're saying has a shaved head in that picture. That's not Don in that picture either. It doesn't even look like Don. Don doesn't have like skinny little legs like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like the jacket. I don't even want to go there with the jacket. So Candace, because I don't know. I don't know that. I don't have any knowledge of that at all. I'm sorry. After the boys were taken, yes. She left after 5 weeks, and then she came back in October. Yes, and then when Candace stayed with Kathy, they had a little falling out, and she left. Funny face Brenda. You mentioned Rose Black came to visit Candace in Arkansas. Did that visit include Candy? Candy was living in Arkansas already. She managed a motel there. And Candace said she got stranded from the carnival in Missouri, and Candy went and rescued her. That was her story. So Rose came to visit Candace, but that was before she was with Don. Rose never met Don. Hey, Jan. Good to see you. 2 different Roses. Okay, I'm sorry, Infant. Did she ever have an address in Michigan? No. Nope. I just went through where she lived. Lisa A., hi. I already had mobile home place. Okay, do you want to talk about Warren? Yeah, he got guilty, but not guilty by reason of insanity. He was actually released into like a, I don't know, a halfway house or whatever thing. Not exactly a halfway house, but, and had a job and got good reports for a year from work and the house. So then he applied to have a little less restrictive conditions, and that was approved. So then he moved to the new place, and that is a 4-bed. They have 4 residents there, 4 sex offenders. So hopefully, but no, he wasn't supposed to serve 85 years. When and he wasn't in jail exactly. But you just serve until they think you are cured or stable or whatever. Yeah, isn't that true? Candace, there's 3 Candaces. 1, 2, 3, at least 3 Andrews. And how the hell many Dons? And a lot of Roses. The lady you're alluding to just related what she saw on the video. I don't think so, unless I'm I don't think the one we're talking about is oh well, maybe Chasing was talking about a different person. Sorry. Why did Candy move out of the trailer in Wisconsin where she lived at when Rose come up missing? She did not buy that trailer until after Rose went missing. And yeah, I do know. She didn't exactly want to sell it, but I don't want to go into that because that doesn't have anything to do with Summer being missing. I know. Chasing, yeah, I know one that she gets closer and closer every time she has a live. Closer to Kingsport, and now I guess her story is she was actually on the hill and tried to talk about the house, the layout of the house, and I know she's never been there. Tom's daughter and grandchildren moved in with them in Tennessee. I don't believe so. Is Lip still in here? Oh, I think no. Lips, are you in here? I need some help. Candace, no. Candace doesn't like to be around children, so that's all I'm going to say about that too. I can't say that. Sorry. What was the falling out? about, is that why Candace left, or was the falling out after she left? It was after she left. Candy had to pay like the insurance, car insurance, and to have the electric connected, reconnected. She just felt that she was being taken advantage of. And then Candace, well, actually, it started before that when Candy did that interview. That blew things up because, she kind of messed up there. And Candace got really, really upset. Yes, she got the travel trailer from Wisconsin. Yep. Where's she staying now? I don't think that matters, but she has been moving around the South in her trailer. And then she goes to craft shows in the summer and sells her, what are those? Her jewelry, and what are those? Wind catchers. I think that's what it is. Yes, YouTuber. I've said that 100 times. Hey, Dukester. Hey, glad you could come. I just left a chat. Didn't turn out great. Are the Wells in Virginia? They are working there. That's where Don's working now. Candace has been posting videos from there. She posted, I forget what the name of the town that they're in is, but she posted an outdoor one, and then she just posted the inside of a house earlier today. When did you become familiar with the Bly's family? They reached out to me after Summer went missing. Oh, who is Tim is in here? What? I don't know what that means. Janice, what does that mean? TLM is in here. We all know who you are. I don't know, I guess. They did not have baby name books back then. Well, they used family names. Andrew, Candace. Candy's mother's name was Rosetta, so that's where the Rose comes from. And I believe her mother's name was Cora Candace or Candace Cora. I don't know. Yeah. Only one Jody Sue. I'm not going to comment on that. Oh, Crime Magnolia. What is that about? What chat was this? Okay, yes, they are in Virginia working. Yes. Bob, I did see that. Yeah, and she just posted one today, earlier this afternoon, the inside of a house. Okay. Did Squaw party with the Wells before Summer went missing? No. She introduced herself to Candace to help her do scrapbooking, to do something with all of her pictures. So she went over there, I don't know how many times, and then Don, Candy, and Candace went to Squall's house for a cookout or dinner or whatever. Did Jim have a close relationship to his brother? I don't know anything about his brother. Sorry. I know. Bob is handsome, isn't he? Everybody loves Bob. Jim. Yeah, and I'm Chris Larson. Whatever. I'm Dukester. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She had her a family member die, so you have to admit, 2 missing family members, something fishy. There's a lot of people that have 2 family members missing, believe it or not. Look at Cassidy Rainwater and her mother disappeared like 10 years apart. And then there's a YouTuber that was just asking for help. 2 members of her family were missing. That was a couple weeks ago. I actually went to school with a couple of boys that their dad walked out of his job and disappeared into thin air. Went to lunch and never came back. Nobody ever saw him again. And then about 30 years later, one of the twins that I went to school with walked out of his business and disappeared. So I just think it's that there's more notoriety in this case. Yes, exactly. Innocent. I don't think we need to know. Right. That trailer story. I'm not going to get into that whole thing. That is. There is only one summer and one rose. Oh wow, I'm way behind, aren't you? I don't. Why do I need help? I don't have all the answers. I've never said I did. I don't think so, Dina Lynn. JLR is the king of FOIA requests. And props to him for that. Holy mackerel. So I'm more into databases. I know it took me 3 days to get into Chris Marco's Washington criminal record. Boy, that was something. But yeah, he does FOIA requests. And he said that he had to be, and I've heard that before too, you have to be a resident in Tennessee. I know some people in Tennessee that might do that. Is there anybody in here that's in Tennessee? I heard you say Candy bought the bus in 2020. Do you know, when did she buy the camper? And do you know who from? Exploited innocence. I believe that's Smiley's question, isn't it? I do know, yes. She bought the camper the same time she bought her trailer. And that was after Rose went missing. Oh, yes. She is in touch with both law enforcement, Wisconsin and Tennessee. I can't keep up with this. That bus, Candace claims that that's the bus she used to ride to school in. And take that for what it's worth. Candace said that. Candy used to drive school bus. So I've also heard that that was the bus that she drove, but I don't know if any of that's true. Does Candy know more about Summer than what the public knows? She knows something. Yes, she does. What? I don't even see Wisconsin Mom in here. Wisconsin Mama, do you have me blocked? Candace Hare's past has everything to do. Well, that's why I've come out and said some things about her past. How is Candy doing? Does she miss her family? Of course she does. Of course she does. Yes, she does. She misses all of them, her children and her grandchildren. She's just not a good. Lady May, I didn't ignore your comment. I just talked about that. Oh, wow. I am way behind. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I didn't say it blow your mind if you knew where Candy was now. More where she went. Reap what you sow. Hello. You say it doesn't matter where, but you tell everyone where Don and Candace are. Don and Candace tell everybody where they are. Candace posts videos of where they are. She posted one yesterday and one today. I don't have to tell everybody where they are. Wait, Candace did by the bus. Yep. Bob. Rogersville today. I don't know, maybe tonight, but you can go on her channel and see the videos she's posted. Bob saw them. He talked about them. Dukester. Candace told her what town it was. Bob, do you remember? Do you think Squall is involved in Summer's getting gone? No, absolutely not. Nope. No, she's not. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's kind of odd. A lot of people latched on to the Wells and Candy after Summer went missing. So, and Squall was one of them. Gate City, Virginia. Okay, thank you, Jacqueline. Billy get timed out? I don't know, I didn't. Lady May, yes. The one I was talking about that I went to school with was 30 years apart. And Cassidy Rainwater and her mother were 10 or 11 years apart, I believe. As far as I know, Chris did, and then Jeannie was later, and it's one N. Jeannie with two N's is Don's stepsister. Did you know what happened to Squall's children? I have, I've tracked where she's lived, her marriages, but I've never seen any children. I've never seen her have any children. But the person that keeps talking about her doesn't know who she really is. She thinks she's someone else, and she won't listen to me. I mean, I didn't tell her who she was. I told Squall I would never dox her. But I just told her she's not Becca Crawford. Okay. Yeah. Dream catchers and jewelry. She makes some nice dream catchers, I guess. I know some people that have bought them. Like, do you think she knows and is protecting the Wells? I don't think she knows everything. And this is just my opinion. She knows something. Yes. She knows more than we know. Yep. Cora Candace. Um, Yeah, because Summer was 5. I don't really think that has anything to do with it. I'm sorry. I know that's a popular opinion. People say that was Don's preferred victim, 5-year-olds. One victim. I don't think preferred victims. I mean, he didn't steal a toddler's underwear. I don't know. I just don't. And I'm not sticking up for Don. He's a pervert. I just don't want to think that about Summer. And we don't have any evidence of that whatsoever. None. Oh, Dukester, go ahead. Ask away. Oh, I'm sorry, Hedgie Mom. Isn't that terrible? But at least one was a happy ending, huh? Hey, Brown Girl. Thank you. Mississippi Mud. Oh my God, there's a lot of people. Just FYI, I work full-time with the government. Well, I'm retired. After 42 years. And so, got a lot of time. And that's what I like to do. Read and research. When the family reached out to you, yes, they did reach out to me for help. Yep. Hi, Alpaca-Maid. Hi, Aim Patrick. Yeah, we've discussed a lot. I thought Don could not. Oh, Pamela. He got permission to leave for work, but then I don't know what he did that he got called back. He said his probation officer said he had no one to blame but himself. He was actually on video and on phone calls setting up drug deals. He was setting up a drug deal with his neighbor on a live. A neighbor in the hotel. I mean, and that's just what Don said, that his probation officer said. So take that with a grain of salt. And I'll bet she didn't. Absolutely. I thought that too. Yep, nobody got away with anything on that bus. We need more exclusive background info. Yeah, that's coming. Who timed you out? I don't think anybody timed you out. We don't time people out here. I don't think I've never timed anybody out. How do you know Grand is so good? I do not. I don't know her. I guess I just know people that know her and her family members that have told me stories about her. She thinks I'm biased because of who I get my information from, but I don't know. Wisconsin Mama, are you still in here? She said people like candy in Wisconsin. I don't know. I know Rose Meyer is well thought of there. She does a lot of work with her church and a lot of different charity things and helps out. I don't want to say where, but yeah, she does a lot of stuff. Why couldn't they leave? There's absolutely no reason why they. Oh, Wisconsin Mama. Oh, you don't have a wrench? Well, I can put you in timeout or I can ban you. I don't see. Wait. I need to give you a wrench. Okay. Of course she misses. Oh my goodness. Candy went to Dale Terry's. No. And then there's someone that Candace stayed with that I've never heard mentioned. No, I said it would blow your mind if you knew where she went. Wisconsin. What? Okay. Yeah, Dale. Yeah, I don't know. Dale stayed at the Wells while they were going to Dr. Phil, and you saw a picture of her granddaughter on Summer Swing. I heard that she was, a drinking buddy of theirs, and I think she was after Summer went missing too. And another thing I wanted to say, people said, "Oh, Rose Meyer introduced Kathy." I think Kathy was in that group. Rose Meyer set up a family support group before she went to Tennessee, and I believe Kathy joined that, and that's how. And then, of course, she lived in Tennessee, so that's why Rose had her get in contact with her. Oh, Bob. Oh my God, am I that far behind? Oh my goodness. Daisy said Candace lost service. Doesn't Candace always lose service? Anytime anybody asks her a question, she loses service. Oh. Oh my God, I am so far behind. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go through and ask. Lisa, let's talk about who was there a few days before. At Candace's? What? A few days before Summer went missing? Kylie, I need to get what else I want to say here. And we're almost done, and then I'll say it. But yeah, hell's gonna break loose. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know, Dennis World. He hurt his back, so he wasn't working. Allegedly, he got transferred to a different job, but did not lose his job, so I don't know. I'll remain calm is in here. I probably can't see her because she has me blocked. I don't know, Candy. She didn't reach out to me. I've never talked to her. Are you going to write a book or documentary? Hell no. Heavens to Betsy. I'm sorry you keep getting timed out. Oh yes, Don is very manipulative. Okay, Kylie. Whatever. Then maybe you would like to leave. What do you think happened to Summer? I think an accident and cover up. But anything's possible. I mean, that's just my opinion. I've said from the very first day, if she walked out of the woods tomorrow, I would not be surprised. And that still holds true. I wouldn't. I mean, what the hell? We don't know anything. She could walk out of the woods. There's a lot of kids missing. Yes, exactly. They hooked me up. I got hooked up with someone that's been researching Rose's case and has an inside connection since 2009. So then I was given 3 names, and then the 2 of us went from there. Well, someone in chat just said that she had 2 family members missing. Do you have a current photo of Rose Meyer? I absolutely do, yes. No, why would I want to plug my channel? I'm not monetized. I don't want or need any money. Oh yeah, go sub up to Bob. Wonder what else Squall did for a living back in the day. I don't know, but why? What does that matter? She didn't come into the picture till after Summer was missing. So, oh, I'm sorry, Little Miss Sunshine. There. Well, I guess I'd have to guess what your name is there, but yeah, I know I have a little girl's voice, don't I? No. I wouldn't take anything any of the 3 of them said as a fact. Where did she go? Where did she go? Exactly. People said he didn't have a driver's license. It was suspended for a year, which was up in February. So he does have a driver's license, and he has that interlock device on his truck, which he has to pay for. No, she did not have another child before them. You can feel free to leave, Mississippi Mud Pie. That's fine. Well, somebody said Dawn Rainey to add her to the list of people that have died, and she just posted a new profile picture yesterday. So, yeah, she's not dead. Probation officer. No, I do not think Kathy knows what happened to Summer. No. Oh, okay. Do you know Grandis's sister? I do not. I believe Wisconsin Mama might. Oh my God. Okay. I'll go to the bottom. Well, we don't know, do we? We don't know anything. Yeah, I saw people said Del Terry passed. I don't have any information about that. There's no obituary, and it doesn't come up on a background report, so I don't know. Okay, stop with the name calling, please. Okay, wait. What was the next thing I was gonna? Okay. Okay. Wisconsin Mama, are you in here? Because I'm not. Crimes have consequences. I'm not saying anything that Candace, Don, or Candy said as a fact. Everything I've said that they said, I said take that with a grain of salt. Okay. Good night. Remain calm. Okay. So, according to people in Grantsburg who've known Candy forever, and Candace, I'm not sure the time frame. People are afraid to talk there in that town, and we got half the information and then got ghosted. So just half of it. But Candy and Don went to Wisconsin after Summer went missing. She did not go to Illinois. And that came from the person that she went to see. And what else, Wisconsin Mom? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Candace, another thing to add to her list of people she tried to kill. She tried to drown Rose in a swimming pool at a party, and Jim had to go in and rescue Rose. Yeah. Candy and Don. Oh. Yes, that could very well be. I don't know that for a fact, but they could have. Why did they go there? I don't know. And the person that told us that, and Candy also told her that she lied to law enforcement, which I think we all pretty much knew, didn't we? And this person tried to call TBI, and they would not return her calls. So then I called the FBI, Agent Durant, who I think a lot of you have talked to, and gave him her information. And he said he'd pass it on to TBI, but he didn't sound like he was very confident that they would follow up. He just sounded, I don't know, like, yeah, okay. So I don't think he had, confidence in them. And TBI, in fact, did not call this woman. So maybe now they will. Maybe now they'll wonder what she has to say, what she saw, and what Candy told her. And why did Candy and Don? They can't stand each other. Why did they go up to Wisconsin? And is that where Don went instead of Knoxville? I don't know. I don't know the time frame. I don't know. I have a lot of questions surrounding that, but they were there. Yes. No, that's her. Yes, here's, yes. Yeah, I was thinking you were talking about Jim. I don't know that. I think so. Hi, Kathy Marsh. Thank you for that date. I think so, but yes, she was actually talking to Candy. That was Candy. But, Candy, she's crafty. So, did she tell the truth? I doubt it. I don't think she did. And the other person who said they texted her, no. I know, thank you, sweetheart. I don't know. Move on. You don't think that was mind-blowing that Candy and Don went to Wisconsin after Summer went missing? Yeah, I do. They can't stand each other. What reason would they have to go to Wisconsin and visit a friend of Candy's? Does that make sense to you? And why lie? And why say that she went to, her sister's when she didn't? And why did she lie to law enforcement? And what does she know? Yes, I have heard that from several people. Yep. Oh, not regret. She does get blackout angry, but then when she comes out of it, she doesn't remember what she did. And there's more than one witness to that. Why would people be so afraid to talk? They're afraid to talk about the family, about Rose. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it right now. But, I've talked about it. Everybody's afraid. Wisconsin Mama, tell them, yes, absolutely. They're all liars. Yeah. Supposedly, according to the lady that she and Don went to see. And this lady said that she never went to Illinois. So I don't know. I believe she's truthful. And it's Candy's, long time friend for decades. Yeah, Candy and Don went together. That just blows my mind. Why did you think Durant was not a real agent? Of course he is. I've gotten official FBI emails from him, phone calls from him, and Rose. Actually, he went to Wisconsin after Summer went missing and did some things that I'm not going to discuss here, but I sent something to Rose's detective, and he sent it on to Agent Durant, and then Agent Durant contacted me. So I've talked to him several times. He's definitely an FBI agent. The number goes right to the FBI office in Johnson City, I think. Tell them about Wisconsin Mama, I don't know. On that hill before Summer came up missing. I don't know who you're talking about. Jog my memory. You can say in the chat. Who was on the hill before Summer came up missing? Jody Sue was on there the day before. Marlena's daughter was there the weekend before. I'm not catching what you're throwing me. Yes. Yes. Oh, they definitely are. They definitely are. Yeah, Rose's detective said that too. He said the amount of time and resources wasted on, bogus tips is ridiculous. But he said, I guess it goes with the job. And I thought, well, it shouldn't have to. Like, do you know how many calls they got after Allie said Rose was buried under the driveway? And they had to actually go check that out with dogs. And, they have to check out every tip. So why do people do that, even though they ask not to? I mean, if a YouTuber comes out and says something, don't you think the YouTubers already called it in? I mean, their 50 subs don't have to call it in, too. No, April Moody, no. Yes, I have talked to him several times and gotten several emails from him. And yeah, I don't care if they said he's not real. I got receipts for that. He went to Wisconsin. I know that for a fact. He went there along with an FBI agent from Wisconsin and Rose's detective. And they went through some things that were in storage there. That was after Summer went missing. And then Rose's detective, Andrew Vitalis, was the one that put me in touch with Paul. Call him is all I can say. The number goes to the FBI office. It checks out. No. I'm pretty sure that it was not planned, and I've talked about that before. What are you thinking? Blue jeans and pearls? Tell us. I believe it's absolutely true because this lady has absolutely nothing to gain by buying. She did try to contact TBI, and there's someone else in the mix there too that knows what's going on. I do not know that, Missy, and this person quit talking after she said that, after she told us that. So I asked that. I asked, did they drive together? Did they drive separately? How did Don get back to Tennessee? If they did drive together, I don't know. I don't know when it was. Was it when Don, said he went to Knoxville? Is that where they went? I mean, Candy could have been missing for a couple days from the hill because nobody really knew where she was before she left. I don't know. I don't know when. I would love to know that. If anybody knows, let me know. Yep. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah. She said she made Don. Yeah, she wouldn't let Don in. I wouldn't let Don in my house either. Durant is real. Why are people saying he isn't real? I saw something yesterday or the day before where somebody put a Wikipedia entry for Paul Durant that was not an actor, but what was he? I'm like there's only one Paul Durant in the world. Whatever. I absolutely know he is 100% real. Yeah, Wisconsin Mama, tell us. It's expensive. Lemon, lime, and bittersweet. It's expensive. I think I subscribe to, besides StreamYard, I think I subscribe to 11 databases. And so that adds up. They're about $25 to $30 a piece a month. Yeah. So, but they're pretty handy. And you have to, like, you can't just run someone on been verified. I did a little thing about that. I think, was it Community Post? And explained how to do it. Like, if someone, like if you lived somewhere and then you moved and someone else moved in and then they got a piece of mail to you or occupant, well, then that connects you to them. I mean, you can't just run one report, but been verified or truth finder, that's a starting point. That just gives you a few clues to follow up on. So then you investigate from there. And they say right on there it's not reliable. It's an aggregate of information. you know phone numbers, the whole deal, addresses, it's all unconfirmed. From the motel, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. Do Cam and Allie live in Virginia? I guess they do, don't they? Are they living out of the van right now? Hi, Pamela. People know them. Well, they don't want to talk about Rose Bly's case, because they're afraid. Everybody's afraid. The other person that investigated with me is afraid. And she's lived there all her life. People won't talk. Yeah, I don't know. And then Candy, I don't know why it's so secretive. Well, she did try to call TBI and tell them, so she wanted to talk. Yes, she is crafty. Oh, Clyde and Trent? I don't know. I heard that rumor. But I don't think so. I don't think she has anything to do with it. Although people keep trying to drag her into it. I do know the boys stayed there. Um, um, how many other creators have you asked for proof? I've never seen anybody ask anybody for receipts. Even spirit boxes, they don't ask for receipts. So, I don't know that. That was one of the things I turned in the day that came out on Discord. I turned that in, and that's the first thing the FBI called me about. Now, that was in October, after Summer went missing, and they did go to Ziggy Valero's house and get her stuff. Now, the second time, a year later, that she said they went there, I don't believe that, no. They went to get more notes from her? No. So there, the FBI, the actual, real FBI. We don't block people. Yes. Not Candy and Don going to Wisconsin. Yes, I called and talked to him about the lady whose house they went to. She wanted to talk to them, but they wouldn't call her back. She quit claimed it to Clyda because she had a conditional will. Don had some conditions he had to fulfill before Clyda would claim it to him. And then he can never sell it or borrow money on it. It's supposed to stay in the family. I heard Don say that his mom told Mary Goad that she would get the land, but I don't know. Don said, so take that for what it's worth. Yes, Val's still alive and not in a nursing home. I don't know. Oh, Katerina. How do you know that Candy did not leave with Don for a couple days and go to Wisconsin? Do you? Tell me that, please. How do you know that Candy didn't leave with Don? I don't know. People connect. I mean, like, what was that girl that got her boyfriend killed her? She was a Facebook friend of Candace, but supposedly, I mean, they never liked anything on either of their other timelines. I have people that send me requests that I accept that I don't know, and they don't comment on any of my stuff either, so I don't know if I need to go clear them out. Yes. Yes. People said Don can't keep his story straight. He forgets what he said. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He said he's only telling YouTubers what he wants them to know. He doesn't forget a thing. He's doing that on purpose. He tells everybody a different story, and then he watches them argue and talk about it and try to figure out. Yeah, he is a manipulator. 100%. She, yes. Yes, she does. We're working on that. But she's trustworthy. She is trustworthy. So I don't know. Don was still on the hill when she left. Yes, but is it possible that they, when Don said he went to Knoxville, did he go to Wisconsin then with Candy? Candy could have been missing, for a couple days because everybody wondered where she was. They didn't see her. I just wonder why they went to Wisconsin. And what did she tell her friend? I don't know. But we're working on it. I haven't given up. How'd you, Mom? I can't say. I was told not to talk about the case, so I can't tell. Her brother-in-law died, so she went. She went with her sister. I know some of the family. I do not know the Wells or Candy. I'm more mind blown there's a Paul Durant. Oh, there's 100%. I wonder if I should Should I? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, you can check it out. Trust me, I checked it out before I called because I was freaked out. Yes. Can somebody drop a link? Can one of my mods drop a link for Wisconsin Mama? Because I don't know how to do that when I'm up here. Katerina, how do you know she didn't leave until weeks later? She did leave weeks later, but did she leave before that? I don't know. I think Daisy's kind-hearted. Oh, yes. 100%. Yes. Absolutely, she has. Can somebody drop a link? Absolutely. He called me a couple times and sent me several emails. Why? And I've called him. Why is that odd? I'm not the only one. I know other people have talked to him. I don't know why. Where did this come from that he's not real? Pretty sure the FBI agent and the detectives at Polk County would know that he wasn't a real FBI agent. What? No, absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Family. I'm ignoring your what question? Oh, she does. She likes to gamble. Yep. So did Rose. They really like the casinos. Yes, he does. I didn't tell him to come here tonight, but he's got something else that he's doing. I'm not lying. I don't lie. And I didn't say they told me what's going on in an investigation. They don't tell you anything. They just take your information. He absolutely does answer calls. Can somebody drop the link? I'm not the FBI. Oh my God. Oh no, she wasn't. No, Wisconsin Mom, that was earlier. That wasn't just before Summer went missing. The last, I'm not supposed to mention her name, but the last time they saw her was when Candace took the kids up north to Grantsburg when Don was in Utah. Because I sent him information. Why wouldn't he? I didn't want to call TBI because they aren't returning people's calls at all. So I just knew that Rose's detective had worked with this FBI agent, and so I sent it to him and had him pass it on. Well, I know Yeah, he asked a lot of questions both times. Got a lot of information. Sent me an email. He wanted more information about things I told him. Of course, they don't tell you, but I mean, he went up to Wisconsin after Summer went missing, and met with an FBI agent there and Rose's detective. And I'm not going to tell what they did or what they found, but they did find things related to Rose's case then. I don't know if they found anything about Summer. Yes. The day Summer went missing. What? Marlene Crawford's girl was up there the weekend before. No. No. No, Pam. Not immediately. No. It had been at least a year or longer than that. Did I explain this? I reached out to them with information. Oh, yeah, I got receipts, but I don't know. Should I put, Brooks at Crime Lines and Lies? I sent her screenshot of my email. I know who said that. She said I sounded like her. Oh, Chasing, that was your video that you put up of her talking about, I don't know, some case. Was it I don't know, some older case. Can you junk it? I don't know. And they said that was my voice. I'm Stacy Slay. I don't know, that lady, she said oot, and she's definitely Canadian. I'm not Canadian. Oh, Wisconsin mama. Oh, please. Okay, I'm behind again. We're coming up on 2 hours. No, she never had anything to do with Don. I mean, with Warren. Ever. Absolutely not. That would be Rose's detective. One of Rose's detectives. You are back in the 90s in your chat. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. It's hard to keep up. No, Sonny wasn't there. Sonny hadn't been there in several years. Oh my god. Yeah, I answered that. Just a minute. Can I get back in if I leave? How do I get a link? Why don't my mods know how to drop a link? Yes, you dropped the link, Kate. Oh, okay. There it is. What is Agent Durant's email? Dawn had her sunglasses because he brought them back from Utah. She was not at Ben Hill. She said she hadn't been there in 8 years. Have you ever seen Sonia? Do you know her situation? I don't think she'd step foot in 110 Ben Hill, to tell you the truth. Nobody controls the narrative. Why do you want to talk to Agent Durant? What do you know? He did contact me. I sent information to Rose's detective because I knew that he had contact with this agent. Paul Durant went up to Wisconsin and did some investigating with Rose's detective when Summer went missing. So I sent him the information to forward on to Paul Durant, and then he emailed and called me. Where are you, Wisconsin Mama? Okay. Can I put it in chat? Yeah, Sonia, he's not a registered sex offender, but he was on the register, yes. The story is he brushed up against someone's boobs. I don't know if that's true, but he isn't on the register for life, so. Jeannie was there, absolutely. Yeah, she was. Wisconsin Mom's right. She just wasn't there right before Summer went missing. They already have that information, and Agent Durant is not working on Rose's case. Yeah, I know who that lady is, and she's talked to Rose's detectives about that, and I reminded him when I talked to him, so. He does not have a criminal record at all. No. He has a speeding ticket, I believe, some type of traffic ticket. That's it. Yes, I do know Edith, yes. She is a big Don supporter, but she's, wealthy, high class, and look where the Wells live. No, Andrew came down in a Penske van, not a U-Haul. Agent Durant is involved in Summer's case, and he went up there. I can't tell you. He went up there to get in contact with people regarding Summer's case. Oh, for heaven's sakes. What? I didn't put 1 foot in the email? I don't know what that means. I don't know. If I look for it, I'll kick myself out of here. Yeah, people are mean in this chat. No respect. I probably should have some rules. Okay, just a minute, Wisconsin. I'm gonna do it. Just a minute. I'll do it. Just a second. Oh. Okay. I can't do that. Okay, just a minute. Do I know Penny? No. Oh, not. We're talking about a different Edith. Sorry. I've shown a lot of receipts. Let's see. Who dropped the federal agent's name? Everybody's been talking about him. I mean, it's all over YouTube. Other people called and talked to him and gave him tips. Dropping. Okay, just a minute. Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, just a second. I'm probably going to kick myself out. Stacy Slay did pass away. That's her maiden name. That's not her married name. She did pass away. Oh, for heaven's sake. Hello, Wisconsin Mama.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep. I'm gonna turn your volume up, I think.
Yeah, because I'm all the way up on high.
There, it's all the way up.
Is that better?
Yep.
Wow. You had a whole bunch of real nice people in here.
Yeah, not really.
No, not really. But, that's okay. That's okay. We get some good people in here, and we got some real comical ones, and now where'd you go? Did you knock yourself off? Lisa? Oh, jeez. I feel like this is kind of a comedy show. It's like,
Well, my mods aren't showing up. Mystic Rogue is a mod. Lips left. Who else is a mod?
Make Paw Patrol a mod. She's always here. She's always been respectful.
Isn't she a mod?
No. Make her one.
Okay, I can't from here. I have to do it.
Well, write it down to make her a mod.
Yep.
And then,
I didn't say that. I did not say that. Can you tell when Candy bought the camper? She bought it in 2009. She drove it back and forth between Wisconsin and Ben Hill for several years.
What does the camper have anything to do with it?
I don't know.
I'm just asking. I know everybody's like just kind of curious about just some little things, you know. Even I'm curious about some little things. I'm I'm curious about a whole lot of things, but
Thank you, Sylvia Brown. Thank you, Emlo.
yeah, it's I've had a pretty stressful day, so I'm really kind of not in the mood for anybody's BS tonight.
What?
Wait a minute.
No, I don't know anything about Daisy Slay. I just looked up her obituary, for crying out loud. Anybody can do that.
So Kathy 117, I don't talk about her case because I've been warned. I'm 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 not sticking my nose where it don't belong. I want Rose found and I want justice to be brought to her, but not when I've been pretty much told not to just to stay away from the case. I'll put it that way. And I'm not
Yep.
going to risk my family or anybody else close to me. I'm not doing it.
There absolutely was an obituary. Yep. I think you just. I think people don't know her married name. Do I live in Florida? No. Are you kidding me? Or aren't you talking to me? Well, you know about her then. Actually, I do. I saw people talking about it. That's all people, some creators, that's all they're talking about, for crying out loud. See Stacy Slay here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. So the next question, right underneath that one, from Anna. Do you see it? So I have my receipt. Lisa has the receipt from Candace saying that Jeannie was up there at her house.
Yep.
Before Summer came up missing. And they got into a big fight. Why did they get into a big fight? Because Jeannie saw them doing drugs and didn't do anything about it. She left. So what I'm saying is how I feel is that she could have saved those kids. And she did not. And that is just my opinion. It doesn't matter when she was up there.
Right.
The point of the matter is she's seen them doing drugs. And that came right from Candace. So yeah, I do have the receipts, Kaylee. And so does Lisa.
Yep, I do.
And then I'll give you another little tidbit, okay? You want to hear this one? I have been talking to Candace. You know what I said to her? Candace has been talking to me for a long time. Until I said, why don't you let me tell your story? And then all of a sudden, I got blocked. She blocked me. Do you know why she blocked me? Anybody figure it out yet? Who does she hang out with? She hangs out with Daisy. That's who she hangs out with. And I think it was yesterday or the day before, Daisy came out and she said, let Candace tell her own story. Well, that ain't ever going to happen. Because Daisy's going to tell the story. And that's why Candace blocked me.
I don't think it's close to being solved, no, but I don't know. I mean, how would we know? I mean, law enforcement isn't telling us what they know. But I think Candace
is about Candace.
Candace needs to tell.
Candace is all about poor me.
Yes, higher ups.
Go back, listen to all the videos that they did with Candace. Every single video, it's about her. They're being bullied. They're bullying me. They're being mean to me. You know, everything's about Candace.
Hi, JC, yeah, didn't you had a little, I think you took it down. Lady R shared it. And, yeah, people were saying that that was my voice, that sounded like me. Actually, that was, Brenda. It was on an older case, way before my time. You were asking your questions. It looked like maybe earlier. Do you remember? I do. Did they give up the boys to stop charges? Not that I know of.
Lady May, can I ask you? Sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry.
They haven't done anything to. They haven't done the plan, the reunification plan, and I think they gave up.
See, that's one thing I never said. I never ever said that I think that Candace is guilty.
Oh, Lady R. Okay. Okay. Chasing, do you see that? Miss Harmony? I don't know who these people are. You know, I don't. Tennessee Truth, and what's the other one? Sage Sleuth. I don't know any of those people. Never listened to them, but I know people talk about it a lot. Yeah.
Where Summer 800, I will not tell you who told me, or I should say, the two people that told me to not interfere with Rose's case.
Right. Right.
Especially on YouTube.
Oh no, Chasing, yes. Yes, and I'll put that in the comments of this and pin it. Yes, I'm confused because I don't know these players. I don't know who Miss Harmony is. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Absolutely, I was mistaken. Are either of you two writing a book? I'm not writing a book. No way.
Dee Dee, I am. I have been for a long time.
No, Chasing.
I'm not going to benefit anything out of it. I'm not
People,
in it. Go ahead. I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for fame. I'm just in it to tell a little girl her story.
Yeah, people need to go sub up to Chasing. I wish my mods knew how to drop her link, but she's very factual.
Lady May, yes, it does.
I wasn't threatened. Wisconsin Mama was. I was just told by the detective that I was going to hurt the prosecution if I talked about the case. What prosecution? I have no idea. They said the DA keeps saying he needs more evidence. So I just keep digging. Who is telling the law enforcement?
Everybody has an opinion. I mean, we all go to other channels. We all have an opinion, and we all put it in, into chat, and that's all cool. I'm good with that. Um, but man, you get some of the people that were in here tonight are just downright nasty.
Yeah, I started
Nasty.
kicking them because other channels don't put up with that bullshit. So,
Well, no, no.
oh,
Borrowed
Stacy,
Angel. Let me say this real quick, Lisa. Lisa, Borrowed Angel. It is my own money going into that book to write. I have to pay for that book to be Sorry, my nose itch. I have to pay for that book. And anything that I sell will go into a nonprofit organization for summer. It'll go for missing children. I don't get a dime. Not one dime. But it's not going to be about all this BS that's been on YouTube. That's what I said. That's the good thing about living up here because I can get a lot more info.
hey, Ro, welcome. No, that's my opinion. I said my most likely theory is accident cover up. And who would cover it up? Who is there? So I think Candace definitely knows. I don't know, Cece. I'm not very hopeful.
Thank you, Palm Patrol.
Oh, thank you, Lady R. Kate, you can. Oh, okay, great. Kate, you did it.
Just peeking, I hope so.
Because of the corruption, because of what's going on there.
I have Candace seems like a really nice person when you talk to her. And she may be. I didn't have any, to be honest with you, when I would text her and ask her a question, she came right back with an answer. And so she confuses me. She confuses me, I think, because it took so long to come out and talk about summer. I just feel like I've seen so many parents with missing children that have come out and talked about their children right away, not 2 or 3 weeks later. So
Exactly. Even parents that killed their child get on TV and plead for their safe return.
Yeah. So, I mean,
So if you didn't do anything, I would think you would do the same. But that's just me. My opinion.
Sylvia Brown, I did not pay Candace a dime to talk to her. Not a dime. No, she's not like other people. But no, I did not pay her a dime. But I'm just saying that she made herself look guilty. Candace made herself look guilty.
I've had other people that know Candace tell me that same thing, that she can be very likable and very charming when you first meet her. And I think that's why she had so much help around the house at first until people got to know her a little more.
Well, rumor on the street is that she has what is that called, Lisa? That disorder with disattachment disorder. What is that called?
Yeah. Multiple personality.
Well,
is the old name.
She can attach herself to people, and then if they go away, it does. She's okay with it. I mean, she just goes on with her life.
Yes, Jeffrey Dahmer. I've said that before, and I know I'll get slammed for this, but I always felt some sympathy for him. And I know when I said that in a Facebook group, other people said, yeah, but they wouldn't come out and say that. But I say whatever I think. But he
That's the
Unlike John Wayne Gacy, who took pleasure in torturing people, and he was truly evil. I think the worst of the worst. But, Jeffrey Dahmer had these uncontrollable urges, and he didn't understand them either. I mean, even the FBI agents that worked with him liked him. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that.
Do I think that Summer was taken that day? I don't know. I've talked to people that have actually been there, and they have said no way. I kind of feel like it's an accident cover up. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way. Yes, Little Miss Sunshine, I agree. I do. Used to be, you looked at facts and you got together and you exchanged ideas, and I mean, it wasn't a lot of conspiracy theories. I don't know.
Lemon lime, you got it right there. You answered the question for everybody. I don't know. If she was taken by somebody they knew. Yes, that I agree.
What?
If Summer was taken, it would have had to have been by somebody that they knew.
Yeah, but it wasn't. They didn't plan it.
No.
No, it wasn't pre-planned.
But I mean, like, I'm not on a pity party for Candace, believe me. But I mean, my gosh, that woman has had one hell of a horrible life, hasn't she? I mean, don't you think she has, Lisa?
Who?
Candace.
Yes.
I mean, her life has just been shitty.
Although I think some of it was self-inflicted. I mean, she refuses to take her psych meds. She self-medicates with illegal substances. Right. I just think the other two girls had men that advocated for them and helped them. And, Candace has never had that. But I'm not sticking up for Candace.
No, I'm not either. I'm just...
No, I know.
Just an observation,
Aries fire, yes.
Yeah.
All right, I missed what
Dee Dee, it's going to be on facts. That's what I'm shooting for. I have written so much down and just go from there. Actually, I even had I had Don talking to me on the phone after he got out of jail. That's how they found out who. I told them where I was from, and they were so happy to talk to me. And then I was talking to Don all the way up until, what did I say, Lisa? The 1st of February. And yeah, that's the problem. I'm a little too honest, Palm Patrol. My honesty has always come back to bite me in the ass. So the last time I talked to Don was in February when I figured out what kind of a guy he really was. He's very, very manipulative. Everything is about him. It's all about him. I couldn't get him to talk about Summer at all. Everything was about him. I even told him, I said, there is an army out here of people fighting for Summer. And, they need a leader. And you think he would have said something like, well, I'll be the leader. I'll be that person. No, it was just right about Don again. Yeah.
Some people, they said not all people who were sexually abused become abusers, but all people that are abusers were sexually abused. I read that, so. And that
Katrina,
sounds true. I knew someone whose dad sexually abused her, and she forgave him. I don't think I could be that big of a person. I don't know how you could deal with that.
well, because sometimes if you don't, you carry it around the rest of your life. So it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean if you forgive somebody that you have to like still be around that person or do anything with them. You know, if you forgive them, well, you're actually forgiving yourself. It wasn't you that did it. It wasn't you that made that person do that to you. But if you could forgive that person, Lisa, then you could probably move on
Yeah, I
with your
guess you're
life,
right.
you know. Can I
Why
just
we
say
think?
Katrina real quick? Katrina, when I got on that channel, I had never been on YouTube before, and I had been through a lot myself, and I really got, and again and again, I explained this, that I got sucked into what I thought was a true friendship, you know, and I got fooled. I got fooled. And that's all I'll say about that. And innocent until proven guilty, I don't need their permission to write a book about Summer. I don't need anybody's permission to write a book about Summer.
No. Okay, not a planned abduction. We've talked about this before. The fact that they held off calling 911 and were busy hiding their drugs. If it was planned, they would have done all that before. They wouldn't have waited till after she went missing and then scrambled to clean up the place.
Yeah. But what if something happened? I mean, I think we've been through this before. Does law enforcement actually come out and say that they've seen Summer on video camera?
No, they said that the swimming video was the last picture of her that they released anyway. But I know 3 people that went to Sonic. One of them I asked to go there. And the manager remembered Summer, said she was laughing. I asked if they got food. I had her ask if they got food. He said no. It was buy one, get one half off or something on slushies. So they got 4 slushies. And he said that she was on camera and law enforcement took the video.
Okay.
And Chris McDonough said she was on video at Walgreens, didn't he? No, the boys were out at the creek. I think Don went to the shed to make sure that Candace had cleaned it out.
I don't know. I always thought maybe she might have fell down the steps too.
That could be. I don't know. You know, people say the boys would have talked. How do you know they didn't? I know they've been undergoing counseling this whole entire time by a forensic psychologist.
Marie, I don't know why I got to keep going through this. You know, I live through it every single day. I don't know why my son has to be brought up to me all the time.
Oh, I didn't see that. I would have deleted it.
It's okay. I'm okay. You know, I'm okay with it. I'm fine because I know what I said to her on the phone, and I know what she clipped and cut on that phone recording. So I'm not going to even sit up here and explain myself because, you know, my granddaughters live with this every day. My son lives with it. His wife lives with it. And I don't owe anybody an explanation about any of it. This is about Summer. This isn't about me. And if I wanted everybody to know about me, I'd have my own YouTube channel. But I'm working on Summer. I'm not doing this for me. So let's just put me and my family off to the side. Like, I won't ask you any questions about your family. Don't ask any questions about mine. Okay? All right, let's move on, Lisa.
Okay, I am timing some people out.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
I don't think that, no, the vehicle wasn't parked there. I mean, it was seen on camera all over the place. They were driving it around. So I think they were just mistaken or just wanted to be involved. You know, people say things like they saw people or whatever just to get involved in the case. I don't know. I don't think that anybody ever said law enforcement told them anything. So I don't know where that's coming from.
Well, I guess I didn't read anything, about a video. Can you hear me, Lisa?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Lady, our black bears rarely attack people. If it was a grizzly bear, yes, but not a black bear. But that's your opinion. That's fine. Yeah. Yes.
I remember Lady R from EchoSearch even came across black bears. I remember that.
Yep. Somebody just posted black bears going across the road the other day, little cubs, but they don't attack people usually.
Well,
that's very rare.
If Mama is there and you're in between Mom and those cubs, oh yeah, you better get out of there, because she will attack you, because you are a threat to her cubs. You just got to be careful. I know up here, I would never get between a mom and her cubs. Never.
Yeah, I don't think Summer was on the roof. And, DCS was not there on the 14th. There was not a complaint about the boys with guns. That's ridiculous. Don just makes this shit up, and people go with it.
So, ask yourself this question, everybody. Because you know how Don works all the time. I mean, he tells everybody. In every sentence, he tells everybody how much he works. And how would he know anything about his daughter? How would he? Because he works so much. How would he know anything about Summer? I mean, the story he came out with the day she came missing was just the story that he got told by Grandma and Candace.
I think we can all agree that Don is an idiot. Yep. We're all in agreement on that. That's like Jose. He told all these stories, but he wasn't there when Don was. Don used to drive Tucker's red truck if the job was far away. Huh? No, he didn't. How the hell would Jose know that? He wasn't there when Don went to work. Don came back. Don went to jail. And when he got out, Jose was like there another week, maybe. So he didn't see all this stuff. And I don't for a second believe that he saw Don and Summer showering naked and then grab Summer out of the tub. Don's not going to shower naked with Summer in front of someone he hates. That's just not going to happen. I don't believe that for a second.
Lemon, lime, and bittersweet. She said you'd have to wonder why two people don't get who don't get
Oh, I do.
can't
We
stand.
do.
Oh yeah, we do.
We absolutely do. We can understand that. We can understand that. But we're trying to get more information on that. Yeah, I don't understand either. Why? Why would they? There's something there that has to do with Summer missing.
Well, hopefully that information will come at the end of the weekend. I hope.
Hopefully. Yes, I think Don was working with Pam too, and he let his wives do the child rearing, and neither Pam nor Candace were capable of that. I mean, Pam lost 6 children before she had 2 with Don, so it tells you what kind of a parent she was.
Well,
Everybody has an opinion here.
yeah, Lady R, you're really cool. You're cool. I've always liked you. Where's Summer? Exactly. Exactly. And I mean, for people, don't think that TBI and FBI don't know about this, because they do.
Oh, I do think that she did like French fries. In the pictures of them at the restaurant, she always seems to be eating French fries, so I believe that. But he also said her favorite candy was peppermint, didn't he? Tic Tacs?
Well, do you remember in the interviews? I mean, everything was. I almost felt like it was a competition when they did the interview with Don and Candace. I felt like it was a competition with Don, because everything was about me and Summer, me and Summer. He didn't say a whole lot about Mom and Summer. It was me and Summer, me and Summer. Yeah, she was my little girl, and there, it, something just was so off. It just didn't feel right. Go back and
Lady
listen.
R, oh, Lady R, you're fine. You apologized. That was really nice of you. Um, I know it took you a minute to realize that was what you were complaining about, didn't it? But it's all over and done with.
Hey, Nana for life.
Hey, Nana for
Yeah,
life.
you're right. It was almost like he was belittling her. And it seems like he does that a lot to her. Belittles her. I wouldn't let that guy near me with a 100-foot pole. That's for sure.
Who?
Don.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to be around Don. I think he's just malignant. Seriously.
Well, like
I
we
used
said,
I used to think of him like with Candace. I mean, he's obviously a career criminal, but yet not very good at it because he's been caught a dozen times. But then I came across more information about a month ago that made me realize, yeah.
read what you weep. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he gaslights her. I mean, so if you've ever been in an abusive relationship, um, you always have like a few words to like make it so you don't upset him. You don't upset the abuser. And her word is baby. She calls him baby all the time to keep him calm, so he doesn't go after her. If everybody can hear it every time she's on, if she's on a live or something, and he's, sleeping and gets woke up or whatever, and she's like, "Baby, we're just talking. We're just talking, baby." She's always says it.
Um, I think Don controls. I wish Lips was in here now. I think Don kind of pushes drugs on Candace, although he did try to get her to cut back on her drinking when he wasn't drinking after his DUI, when he was going to AA. But Candy said that Candace just kicked him out of the house when he did that. But I think he tries to use drugs to control her. Yeah, I think he enables her addictions
I
keep
agree.
her, so that he can use her.
Yeah, and I do believe, Lisa, that she is scared of him. I really do believe she is scared of him. But then part of me is like, so when she came up on that channel, remember we watched it? She came up on that channel. She had her eyeglasses on, and and she's like, I got my glasses on, everybody, and then she pulled them off, and then she made it. Somebody had asked, did Don do that? What happened to you? Did Don do that to you or something? And she wouldn't answer the question. So to me, it felt like she wanted everybody to see, she wanted everybody to see that black and blue eye. But I don't know. You're right. They enable each other.
Yes, absolutely.
Katrina, nobody's ever not that I know of, ever did a vigil for Rose. And it's really sad because it should be done. It should be done.
Jukester, do you really think that Candace is better? She was drunk on her ass on YouTube every night. I thought she was just, and when she was with Ernie, and I never saw her sober that whole time Don was in jail.
So, think about it. I don't know, but think about this. Okay, Don has been, and he admits to it, a drug user all his life. All his life.
Yep. So okay. Candace.
Do you think he is, how old is he? 54, 56, whatever. I don't care how old he is. But do you actually believe that he could come clean on his own? I'm telling you, the guy's body runs on the drugs. Can you imagine what it would do to him if he just up and stopped?
I can't believe that they're still alive. Either one of them. What are the odds of somebody who's hooked on heroin and meth and then crack all their life, like Don got to be, 60-something without ODing and dying? And Candace, she's just pickling her liver. I just don't, I think it's, they beat the odds by being along.
Well, yes, in order for Don to come clean, he would have to go to rehab because they have to put him on some kind of drug to do that,
Yep.
So liar, liar, pants on fire. You guys aren't clean. You're not. I don't understand why they come to YouTube and just lie and lie and lie about.
Well, and then, I know. And then people say, oh, well, Don said, Candace said. I'm like, I said, if your comment starts with Don said, stop yourself.
Candace is a very private person. Really?
Yes, where's Summer? Yes, her broke thumb. That was Candy. Candy did that. Candy, they're always trying to throw Don under the bus. That's why Candy called him when he was in Utah, thinking that he'd come home and beat up Jose and, they could get rid of him. And yes, she called. I knew when I heard about that 911 call about the thumb. I thought Candy did that. I know she did. And she did. But yeah, the cops saw through that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feel like I'm at a. You can be screaming at your baby's gone, even if you know. Oh, I tell you what. If that had happened to my daughter, I'd be batshit crazy. No, DV is not okay, and I don't understand. She was really good. Well, although Benny himself wasn't such a good person either. I mean, he was higher than a kite when he came walking down the hill that day. Remember when he came walking down the hill? And do you remember that, Lisa? Oh, she kicked
No.
herself. You don't remember that?
When Don walked down the hill?
No, Benny.
Oh, yeah, Benny. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was higher than a kite.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah, he used to get high when he did Cash Gurnan, and he was in his garage.
mhm.
He was getting high in camera.
I mean, so he wasn't a good choice of a person to go up there and think that he could help them find a child. He blended right in with them instead. You know, you can't, you can, and then we have Ernie. And I think Ernie was, I really believe Ernie was just about there. I think
Boy,
that Ernie almost had her, you know, but um, when Doug was on another panel and she was up there and he asked what happened this summer. And she said, come up on the hill and I'll tell you what happened this summer. Come up and I'll tell you the story. And he's like, well, I live in California. I'm not flying all the way out there. Tell me now. And then that's when they booted him. Yeah.
okay, Katerina. Oh, good night, we're Summer. Yes, when I go up there, Tiffany Marie contacted Chris and said she wanted to do something for, and that was last year. And he said, okay, if you do it tastefully, but then she didn't ever do anything. I'm going to try to get, more people to kick in for a reward fund because, I mean, if people wouldn't talk for 70,000 in Summer's case, yeah, they're not going to talk for, 1,400 in Rose's. I guarantee you that because the risk is too great. Why can't businesses and things kick in some money or, I think we need a bigger reward fund there.
Well, Katrina, if you want to email me, let's just see if we can do something for Rose. Some kind of a, I mean, if I don't, I would have to put a few flyers together and I mean, like, do something for Rose up here.
Yeah, we talked about Rose earlier, Katerina, before you got here. A little bit. Kim, I don't think, people say there's so many there, but when I do background checks on people, I mean, there'll be over 100 within 5 miles of people. So I don't, there's a lot there, but there's a lot of them all over the place. I just don't see that. Do you Wisconsin see a stranger coming up there taking Summer?
No.
I mean, you have 2 adults plus Don's truck was there, so possibly 3 adults and 4 kids up there. I can't see somebody going up there trying to sneak. I just don't. I don't know. I have considered it. You never know. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm not. I take this as, like all of us, we take this very serious, and we need to take this serious. I can't come up here and make fun of anybody, and I won't make fun of anybody. No, I'm not that person. I can't do that anymore. But what was your question? I'm sorry.
Katerina, you have a group about Rose, don't you? Yes, you do. Has the group done something there?
I still think that it was an accident cover up, or it was somebody that they knew came up on that hill. It had to been somebody that Summer knew. In order for her to go with that person, it was somebody that she knew also. It had to have been.
Ro, I don't believe they did. After he got arrested for that drunk driving incident, was that one? No, it was after the gun. Well, he was intoxicated. He stopped drinking. He was still on drugs, but he did go to AA and he was sober. Then, before they took the boys, the day before, something made him go off the wagon, and then he went crazy. But then when he went to jail, when he showed up at jail, I know they paid their property tax, and then Don went into jail. He was sober then too, so I think he was already kicked. But he didn't want to go to that rehab, did he? He was supposed to go to that ranch or whatever, that Christian ranch. You'd think he'd be all over that since he's so Bible pumping.
Well, because I mean, God forgives all, and he's begging. He's really begging God for his forgiveness, isn't he? He reminds us every time. Katrina, I am on Facebook. I will send a friend request, and then maybe we can go from there. To help out, maybe we can do something for Rose.
Where is this? Oh, yeah, I've called in several. And believe it or not, tips that were called in 2009, they said they didn't have any record of. And I know that they were called in. In Wisconsin, Mama, you know too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
So, and they did not process that car very well. I know that for a fact too.
I mean, come on, they found a cigarette butt.
That was on the ground.
Yeah, and it wasn't. It didn't matter.
But there was something else. There was something else in the car. But I don't know how they missed. Bob. Yeah, maybe we can get what's his name? What is his name? Upchurch. Maybe we can get him involved in Rose's case.
Ryan?
Katerina,
oh, jeepers.
There's a lot of comments in here, and I'm like an hour behind. I'm sorry.
Katrina, I know a lot of people up here that knew Rose. I can talk to them and see if we can get something together and do it for her. I know it's really short notice, but doing something little is better than doing nothing.
Well, they have that during the missing
I know,
persons event. They have the billboards and stuff. I posted that.
But the missing children's event is so far away from here. I mean, it's in southern Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that you're right, Dukester. I mean, it's a small town sheriff. I don't think it was the sheriff, though, that didn't know what he was dealing with. I kind of feel it comes down to I don't. I want to say what's within the sheriff's department. That kind of put a halt to everything.
Oh, that's good, Katerina. Yeah, I've been working on it. I know that Jeannie has been working on it. She has contacts there. And then the girl I worked with, she's got a lot of information. Because her mom was a private investigator in Grantsburg, and she got all the information. So, I have contacted newspapers, investigative reporters on different newspapers, trying to see if they would want to investigate it and kind of, weed out the malfeasance, I guess you want to say. But I haven't got anybody to do anything.
So, can I ask you a question, Lisa?
Yeah.
So I know Candace and her sister don't get along, okay?
Yep.
But why hasn't she been out and at least still advocated for Rose?
Jeannie?
Yeah.
She posts in the Rose Bly group and on her timeline too.
Huh.
I don't think you're in that group.
No, I don't think I am.
I'm actually a moderator in there. It's not it's not a speculation or theory group. It's just a support group.
Right. Good night, Katrina. Thank you for coming over.
Oh, is she leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks everybody that's in here.
Hey, Prismo Picks. I don't know if you want to go back and rewatch the whole thing.
Well, there's a lot of information in there.
Oh yeah, there is. I'm sure that there's a few creators that are going to have fun with this one tonight. But that's okay, because they can voice their opinions and we can voice ours, right? I mean, those are the creators, not any better than us. Is it true that Don's daughter and kids are on the hill with Candace and Don?
No, we've already answered that. No. Knowledge is power. What are you saying you have no clue about? Let us know, bro. Yeah, Don's daughter and kids are back at the motel in Arkansas. Candace couldn't take the kids. She was supposed to be babysitting, but she couldn't stand it, so she got the hell out of there.
Good night, Dukester. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Dukester. Thanks for being here. Bro, what did you have no idea? What did you think was on the same night?
You talking me?
Or did she leave?
I think she left. I think you should give that Reaper's Grim a wrench too.
They have a wrench, don't they?
Reaper's Grim Smile doesn't. So you you gotta give Reaper's Grim one and Palm Patrol.
Okay. Right, I can't do it from here.
But
I have to go out and do it.
Yeah, but just write them down so you know who to do it next time.
Yep, I remember.
Oh, wait. Maybe I should ask her. Reapers, do you want to be a mod? Oh, it looks like she said yep. I shouldn't just assume, should I? I'm sorry.
Good night, Katerina.
Yeah, Lisa, you need mod.
Oh yeah, I thought she was a mod. She has a wrench. Yeah.
I don't see a wrench. Weird.
Well, you can't see it from here, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Used to be.
Rakes, do you want to be a mod? My mods aren't in here. Deborah Ann's a mod. Lips,
KU's in
Mystic
here.
Rogue. None of my mods are in here.
I think KU's still here, and Annabelle.
Yeah, she is.
And Annabelle, she's a mod. So right now, yeah.
What did I say? Everybody is welcome to their opinion in here. Oh yeah, you're saying that I do let people have their opinion. Yeah.
But when we speak, anybody that speaks their opinion, oh man, it's gonna get so slurred all over YouTube. But I don't care. I mean, everybody else can say what they want to say. You know, any creator can say what they want to say, and people think it's facts. You know, but it's not. Yeah, they don't show receipts.
No. Oh, thank you, Miss Criminologist. Yeah, it will. We're all here to try to figure out what's going on, right? So, you know, a sharing of information, a sharing of theories. Kate, you said something last time that I'm still thinking about. I'm like, I never thought about that before. So, you know, then you take in this information and fit it in with what you know, and then evolve your theory from that. So,
Oh, Nana for Life. Do you know her? Do you know her? I'm just really blank tonight.
no,
No. So
I don't, but I know that she talks to Rose and Candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ro, what did you think? What did you say you had no clue about? You're still not telling me. Oh, report you so I hope so. I don't like drama, so there was some in here earlier, but I don't like to time people out or block them because I think everybody, you know, deserves to be heard. But if you're just being rude and calling us names, why are you here? Move on down the road.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of people here from another channel because they wanted to hear the bomb dropping news that Lisa was gonna.
Well, we thought we'd have a lot more, but we got ghosted halfway through. So hopefully, because we were going to get a lot of background on Rose and on Candace and Andrew's relationship. So hopefully we can still do that.
So Nana for Life says, yeah, she knows Grandma Candy. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, I know you know Rosemeyer too.
You must be my age.
Oh, good night, Casper Friendly. Thanks for stopping by. Oh.
You know, that is something that, you know, that's another theory that that me and another gal had gone through about, like, yeah, you know, it's just theories, okay? You kind of have to start from the morning and work your way up to the end of the night. And one theory was that maybe Candace had walked back up to the car, you know, at the swim hole, and Hunter was supposed to be watching her, and she did go under the water, but she went under the water for a little longer than just a minute, you know. There could have been a dry drowning. I mean, like, again, these are all just theories. You have to go with the theories, but then I also have to look at if Candace had did something to Summer, what would have been the motive? That's another thing you have to think about because, you know, I mean, if Candace had did something to Summer, what would have been her motive? And
Well, that's why I think it was an accident
that's why, yeah.
or one of her rages.
I don't, yeah, I just don't know about her rages. That little girl was dressed in some pretty cute clothes, and her hair was.
She was until the Jose thing. She did, and somebody said, "Oh, she didn't have any shoes. She had a lot of shoes. I counted at least 12 different pairs of shoes in the pictures I have." Yeah, she had cute little dresses. She had a lot of dresses.
Yeah, she had hair, hair ties and bows in her hair.
I don't know what happened.
I think Jose happened. That's what I think happened. You know.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah, I just think Jose happened.
Oh, hi, Crafty with Amy. Thank you for being here. Oh, I thought, Nana, I thought you knew Rose. I was going to ask her. That Don, yes. He had stopped twice. So he went into jail sober. He was sober when he went in. I don't know what happened that set him off the day before the boys went missing. Something happened that made him go crazy. And that's when Candace called on him. And then they both failed the drug test. So then they took the boys. But it was from Don starting to drink again. He said it's because someone said he did something to Summer, and that's what but I don't believe that. Again, Don said. No. I don't think Paw Patrol's in here anymore. Is she?
Kim Holmes, you're right. Maybe that is what set him off. I mean, think about it. You got a little girl that's missing. You don't know where she is. The boys are taken away from you. I mean, that would totally drive me to want to just drink the whole night long. I mean, I'm just saying, I would, I probably would go back to it.
Yes, Nana, I do appreciate correct. I barely got, I thought. Hey, Ro, appreciate you being in here. When I see you comment on different YouTube videos, you seem so different from your videos.
Oh, I love her videos. Is she in here?
Ro? Yeah. Knowledge is power.
Oh, I love
her. Oh, Miss Criminologist, thank you. Have a good evening.
Yeah. Videos are great, Ro. Keep it up.
Yeah, I like Rose.
Reaper, why don't you just email me?
Yes, I think it was an accident too. There's several people from Wisconsin. Isn't Aries Fire?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else is from Wisconsin.
I think.
Sandra, she right here. Knowledge is power. Is Ro. She has 2 channels.
She's hilarious. She puts out some good videos. I think it's so funny because the way she was talking, that people actually thought that she knew who Don was, and that she.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It was like, what? This lady knows Dawn, you know. But yeah, they were funny. They were funny.
Oh, Aries, I'm sorry. I must be thinking of someone else.
Oh, there's a few from Wisconsin.
Yeah, there are.
I know. Oh,
Oh,
Mamma Mia!
ah,
Yeah, Mamma Mia! Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I'm sorry, doing rhyme time here. I like the name. That's really a good one.
hey, if I'm missing anybody's comments, I'm sorry because you saw me be like an hour behind there. I'm trying to answer everything and that wasn't working. So,
You were way behind. Yeah.
well, I tried to answer everyone's comment, and I guess that you can't do that. So,
Oh, you can't.
do you think we should? It's 3 hours. Do you think we should call it a night?
Let's go see what the other creators have to say about us. I'm sure the YouTube streets are on fire.
Oh, the gun. The gun. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Well, the gun. Yeah, the gun was.
Love you too, Reapers. I'll get a hold of you sometime. My life has just been really crazy.
Yeah, thanks, Reapers. Okay. The D1, the gun. The gun was having a weapon while intoxicated. Was that the same? Maybe that was the same night. Now I can't remember. I'm confused too. I'm tired. I've had a headache for like a week. Wait a minute. Oh, Aries Fire's in Tennessee. Hey, you can do FOIA requests for us. No, I'm serious. I'm looking for somebody from Tennessee.
You just about jumped out of the screen on that one.
I'm like, oh my God, we're looking for somebody from Tennessee to get those 2 things.
So, hey.
Is there some way, can you message me on Messenger? Thanks, Reapers. Love you too. Oh, Miss Criminologist, that is so sweet. Yeah, we try to get along here, and anybody can say anything, pretty much.
Pretty much, but not in the beginning. They couldn't.
Andrew, her ex.
Or Andrew, the kid's mom.
Oh, Andrew, her ex. The kid's dad. The teenager's dad. What? The kid's dad. I'm lost now. Andrew, her ex, or Andrew, the kid's dad. The teenager's dad. No. Oh, great, Aries. Yes, thank you. I'm not thinking straight right now. Yeah, the gun was. Oh yeah, the gun was first, and then he was on probation for the gun, and then the DUI violated his probation, and that's why he went to jail. So that was actually almost a year later, wasn't it? I thought he was almost free because he was on probation for 11 months and 29 days, right? He still hasn't done his community service. Hey, everybody. Oh, good night, Anastasia.
Well, he's, they have a certain time limit. I mean, like, honestly.
Yeah, but I think it's a year.
They could have gave him 3 years to do his community service. I have a guy doing community service. He has 400 hours, and he's got 3 years to do it.
Who?
A guy that is working for me right now because he has to do community service. He got
Oh,
400 hours and he
yeah,
has 3 to do
Candace,
it.
Candace's ex, Rose. Good night, reap what you sow.
Good night, Reap with your soul. Thanks for coming over.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. Um, yeah,
Kim,
I'm just kind of curious what kind of community service Don will be assigned. Somebody said, "Oh, he should have to work at an animal shelter." I'm like, I don't want him near any animals. I'm sorry.
I don't know. He could pick garbage up along the roads. That would be a good job for him to do.
Yeah,
Makes you wonder if he ever held that gun against Candace in all these years.
I don't know. She's the one that likes the weapons.
Yeah, there's a lot of shady people that were brought into this. And Lisa, I believe that, and I truly believe this, that if all these people weren't brought into this case, I think they'd been solved by now.
I think if people hadn't have involved themselves in this case, it would be solved by now. You know what? I've said this before. I think that and this is my opinion, the locals have scores to settle with each other. They have grudges. And so they're trying to settle them by blaming each other and throwing each other under the bus. I hate that saying, but anyway.
Well,
And I think that's muddling. It's like somebody calling in when somebody gets murdered, calling in and saying that their ex-husband, they think he did it. I mean, I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. But, Nana for Life says she's local and never knew any of these people. Huh. Isn't that crazy?
Where are you? Well, he fired the guy the day before Summer went missing. Right? Dudley?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, Hedgie Mom. I should do that. Oh, the flare gun was at. Who said he fired the flare gun at him? But I guess he shot it in the air. Or shot it. Did Fred Hill say that he did it to him? Or was that Benny? No, I think it was Fred Hill.
Fred Hill talks a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he's them.
I don't think so either. I think
the guy said he only smokes marijuana. He doesn't do drugs. Okay. And then Rose was a prostitute out of a trailer. No, that's not true either.
And then here's another one. Rose was on the hill.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, she was a prostitute with a big sign out front. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Annabella, Fred's a hottie.
Okay, I'm going to screenshot this lady R, and I've had a lot of, I asked, didn't you suggest another case too? Carly Geist or somebody suggested that. And I did start looking into another case too. Isn't that Kanika Jenkins? Isn't she missing? Okay.
Yeah, I think she brought that up last time to look. I was reading about a case where the child came up missing, and the parents. I mean, they didn't look at the parents, but then a couple days later, they looked at the parents, and he's like, and the dad is like, I knew it. I knew they were going to accuse us, but it wasn't them. It wasn't them. But I mean, that's automatic. I mean, that's what law enforcement does, is they look at the parents first.
Well, in any murder case, they look at,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
husband, or I mean, they were all over Chris when Rose went missing.
Well, and as
You
they
know, and
should have
cleared
been.
him first. That's what you do, is you clear the people closest and
Yeah.
work your way out. What? I'm going to ask him where the question already, because I know you'd really shoot me for this. Why do you think? I don't think. I don't think she is capable of attachment, except for, you know, Don. They're in a very codependent relationship, but as far as feelings, I think it goes back to Candy abandoning the girls, because I know from what Chris said that really affected Rose deeply, and Candace even more so. She came out of the womb fighting people, so she probably kicked the doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, but why all the games? Why did Don and Candace play all these games? I mean, you have a daughter that's missing.
They like it. They think it's fun. It's their entertainment.
It's not fun. It's not. You come to YouTube to ask people to help find your daughter, and then you play games. No, no.
Well, they'll say whatever they have to get money. Honestly,
out of me.
it's just a.
Get a job like the rest of us. Work like the rest of us. Or does she have a disattachment disorder from money? I mean, work. You have no problem going to work with your husband.
There's a couple of YouTubers that need to do that too, but I'm not going to name any names. Okay, Kanika Jenkins, I know about her case. She walked in and kitchen something. I actually think that was an accident. But that is a very interesting case. I have studied that. I have not participated, for people that are going to say I inserted myself in the case. I wasn't in any groups or anything about that. I just studied it on my own, and looked at the pictures and the witness statements, and yeah. But what do you think about? What do you think about? What was I going to say? What the hell was I going to say? I don't know.
Wait,
what do you think about the smiley face killer? I don't believe in that, but there's some people that are absolutely positive that that's a thing.
No, it's just power. Oh, wait, I forgot this little tidbit. I got told tonight going to live that I found some racy pictures. Ooh.
Oh, I saw that. I got told tonight going to live.
So Sunflower Stars has a question.
Oh, wait.
I gotta find it. What's
Where are we?
I'm underneath. Oh, good night, Knowledge of Power. It was great having you over here. And kudos for your lives. I love them. Sunflower Star wants to know, what's the guess on how much longer Daisy will be a D and C support?
Oh, I saw that.
Daisy will hang on to her until Candace goes up there and tells her story.
Reapers know that's smiley face killer. That's why that's so bizarre, is that people say that it's been going on for decades, and it's a whole group of people spread over the United States, and they change over the years It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Well, we all know child trafficking is really big in America, and we know it's really big in Tennessee, Virginia, and I still. Uh, here's my question to Candace. Make me understand what happened that day so you don't look like you're guilty. Make us understand what happened. Because if you, I mean, like, I know she doesn't owe anybody anything, but you came to YouTube asking for help to find your daughter. And then people say, well, she doesn't owe us anything. Well, yeah, you do. You want help? You know, everybody is willing to help you. Tell us what happened.
Wasn't it you that she said she remembered every single second of that day that Summer went missing? Or was that Liz?
Oh, I don't know.
She told somebody that.
I know Nana for life. I know she'll never come on and tell her story.
I'm not even sure she remembers what happened.
She could have passed out.
She's so pickled.
I
Or
mean,
has she convinced herself, of a new reality? Do you know what I'm saying?
so if I went on Dr. Phil and then the behavior panel said to me, we don't think you're guilty, but we believe you have some knowledge that you may not remember, right? Okay.
Hello,
So
Lisa Kleckner.
so why not say hypnotize me and see if I can remember anything? Hypnotize
Candace?
me. Yeah.
Because,
Oh, Nana for
well,
life. She
that's
don't
what I'm saying,
understand.
is that I'm not sure it's in there anymore. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think she's convinced herself over time that what really happened, like that something else happened, is what I'm saying. I don't think that she is in reality anymore.
Well, I believe she's not either. I believe that she thinks that, I just feel that when you have a panel of these guys telling you they don't think that you're not guilty, but we think that you do know something, but you don't remember. So, Dr. Phil, why don't we hypnotize her? You know? But, the thing is, that day when she came home, did her thing, I'm just saying she could have just even sat down on the couch, fell asleep, and woke up and Summer was gone. I believe, part of me believes that she did pass out. I really do.
That's hilarious, Ro. That's hilarious. Okay, are you in contact with her daughter? Whose daughter? Hun, I'm sorry. And how is she holding up? Her daughter. I don't know. You'll have to tell.
Am I in
Yes.
contact? Where are you talking here?
Um. Ro. I got to go up now. Where is it? Here. Alcohol question.
Oh, are you talking about her daughter that was adopted? Ro?
Okay, Miss Jean.
I don't think she has anything to do with Candace, does she?
No.
Rumor on the street is that she did reach out to her after Summer came up missing. Candace reached out to her daughter,
Right. She did.
and her daughter, no, 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 no.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
and
she didn't want, and she doesn't contact Andy.
Kim, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's up to TBI or FBI. They should have done it. Not unless they know. Not unless they know something that we don't know. And I'm pretty sure they do.
No, no. He fired Dudley the day before Summer went missing. He started drinking the day before they took the boys, which was, what, 5 weeks later?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they gave her a bottle of booze.
I don't believe that was true either. I mean,
No.
can you imagine how much trouble they would have gotten into?
And yeah, and Don didn't drive her of Knoxville giving away $2,000 worth of coke either.
No, the reason that Candace did not come up and talk, what was it, 3 weeks, Lisa, or 2 weeks? Remember when she did the interview with Don?
Yeah, that was at least 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was in mourning. That's why she didn't come up and talk. She was in mourning. Nobody will change my opinion about that. Nobody.
You know, like Daisy says she's a private person. But yet she had a YouTube channel. She's on there drunk every night, talking and laughing and yucking it up. So I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, I probably shouldn't say this, but I think that I think if I had the right unit between my legs, she would have talked to me. You know, she likes to talk to men when Don isn't around. She likes that. You know, she's infatuated by other men that give her attention.
Nana, just Don. He was still using drugs, but he was not drinking. But no, Candace was not sober. Okay, wait. Okay.
Was that
that wasn't that day.
True, Lisa.
That was actually July 6th, I think. I believe. And people saw that on her Facebook before. That was dated before Summer went missing, and then she deleted it. You know, she does that a lot. She'll delete a picture and then she'll post it later. She did that on the day Summer went missing. That 609 picture of the oldest boy in the motorcycle outfit, and then you could see Summer in her little dress. That was quite a while before that.
Yeah.
She makes her own alibis.
Yeah. I agree. Most private people do not allow strangers to move in with them. That's really, really odd. I think there's more to that than what we're being told, and that's why I keep saying, you know, make sense to us.
That's when Allie was that's when Allie was living there, wasn't it? Because Sherry had that child abuse and the kids couldn't be around her. So Allie moved in with Candace for a while, and I think that was then.
Yep, and then Jose came up or whatever, wasn't it?
Yep.
And she kind of hid. She's hidden. Is she still in jail?
Allie?
You know? Yeah.
I don't know. You know, Don B keeps saying Summer had to go because she was under 8, and that's an automatic felony and everything. You know, Sherry had 2 charges of abuse of a child under 8, and she got pretrial diversion. wasn't a felony. She got it dismissed. It's gone now. They took it off her record.
Well, I don't know. Grandma came out and said that Summer wasn't feeling that good that day. I mean, she said that. So you're there in town. Why didn't you just take her?
Did she say that? Did she? That came from Ziggy Valero. Yeah, I don't think that milk jug. The swimming pic was, and it was. What time? I did know the time. It was like 12:31 or 12:36, something like that. Some creators, including Michelle Walks, did videos showing how they got the metadata on that, and that was the 15th. Yeah, and Leslie did say that the swimming pic was the last.
Well, and there we come back to the same question. We all know how much Candace loved to take pictures. I mean, she was a photo bomber, She loved taking pictures, but she didn't take any pictures of Summer planting that garden with Grandma that day. And it's just, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, Ziggy V said,
Nana for life, I will not put SAM.
I hate that. I hate that too, and I don't believe that happened. There's no evidence of that whatsoever.
No, I will not put that on Summer, and I will not ever say that on Summer.
She said the milk jug was at 309. You know what's interesting about that milk jug thing is the video is when they're moving, and the still photo, they're stopped on the road, and the back window of the topper is open. So what the hell are they doing there?
So when you take a picture of inside a moving vehicle, the pictures, the trees, like the outside of the trees, they don't come out clear. You don't get a clear picture of a tree. You don't get a clear picture unless you are stopped.
Well, yeah, and that picture is stopped, and the topper is up, and you can see out the back. There's a stop sign there. Why would they stop in the road and open the topper? I don't know. That's always puzzled me.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, the swimming hole. I almost threw up in your mouth. Where else would you throw up, bro? People usually do throw up in their mouth.
In Don's lap. I thought it was so funny that they all thought that she was that.
Oh, good night, Ro. Thanks for coming. We enjoyed having you here.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Wait.
I'm gonna jump down too. I had a long day, and I got a long day at work tomorrow and take care of things with him too. So.
Oh yeah, I got to go up and help my dad.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for coming in. I had a good night.
Thanks. We appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for being respectful, and hope I answered all your questions. And we'll be back again.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Have a good night.